So watch. P5 did that. She did a little blow thing, right? And you see, look at Yoko's face. So there you go. From this angle, what the f were they doing? Were they blowing cheeks or blowing kiss? Were they blowing cheeks or blowing kisses? Yep, ready? Cool, back. So Yoko kissed Faye's shoulder, P5's shoulder during the 20th, whatever that award show is. Yoko being proud girlfriend part 2. Let's get straight to the video. Oh, that didn't start. There we go. Jam XJ twin. Where have you been? You be playing with your sister like that. That is ridiculous. See, that's the thing. They be acting like they sisters, but then there's always that thing. Oh, oops, my fault. This is when she was talking about. So this is when both of them feel so shy about the kissing scene, but turns out to be pretty good and natural. Yeah, but that was the interview that she did before I think the award show. That where she's sitting down right there, and that's the one where she said that they were sisters and everything like that, and you know it is up to the future and blah blah blah. The same shit we done heard from Inglot, and then they proceeded to canoodle and cuddle the whole damn award show.
มันก็เขินแหละน้องหรือน้องเขินกว่ากันก็ทั้งคู่ค่ะทั้งคู่เขินเพราะว่าเราไม่เคยเอาจริงๆไม่เคยมานั่งจูบกับใครต่อหน้ากล้องพอมันเป็นผู้หญิงกับผู้หญิงเรื่องแรกมันก็เลยรู้สึกว่าแบบมันก็ดีค่ะมันก็ดี
It's pretty good though.
I'm not used to kiss other people in front of other people, like so many people.
Yeah, this one she told y'all she wasn't that innocent. She's like, look, man, it ain't even about being innocent. Y'all talking about some I'm a baby and this, that, and the third. She was like, no, it's not that. She was like, I just ain't used to kissing somebody in a room full of other people with cameras and stuff trained on me. And I was like, I got that. I understood exactly what she was saying. She was like, stop trying to play me like I'm a prude. She was like, or like I'm a virgin. She was like, I know exactly what to do. She was like, but it's just awkward when you got to do it in a room full of people. Completely understood her point.
There.
She's like, I'm about to be 23.
That's
like, stop,
why
y'all.
I'm so nervous about that.
Right.
If it's in private, it's so fine for me. But yeah, it's in front of people.
She said in private, I'm on it. She said,
Some people
I'm
just
in there like swimwear.
Hey, Yoko is a little kid. Yoko is a child. Maybe she never to no, I am just a child.
The way she trolling the trolls right now. Listen to what she said. She said,
Hey, Yoko is a little kid. Yoko is a child. Maybe she never to no, I am
she said no. She said that ain't that.
I'm used to do that thing in front of other people.
Right. She was like, it ain't even that. She was like, I just got a kiss in a room full of people. She said, if we was by ourselves, she said, I'm good. I'm Gucci. And what's crazy is, as shy as they were, the moment they lips touch, it's like nobody else was in the room. Cameras whirring, people talking in the background, people tripping over grips and cables and shit. And they was in there getting it. It's like, I hear you, but... They are really good actresses. I agree, Jam. I agree. How many times have we seen this? This is Lux talking about P5 when she really likes somebody, like actually likes them and not just flirting with them or trying to be seductive. She talks about how she incessantly, let me be sure to clarify, she incessantly talks about how cute that person is. Sound familiar?
ระวังตัวไว้เลยคนนั้นอ่ะบอกกันนี่น่ารักจังเลยอุ๊ยเขาน่ารักอุ๊ยน่ารักอย่างเงี้ย
P5 talking about shut up. She's not trying to shut her up.
เตรียมตัวเลย
เนี่ยเรามันก็เป็นอย่างเงี้ย
Nah, keep talking, Lux. Fine looking stressed. She was like, all right, you saying too much now.
อยู่กับน้ำหอมกลิ่นนี้อยู่
โอเค
น่ารักแบบเนี้ย
น้องสเปคปะน้องสเปค
Look, is she your type? Look. P5 laughing like, y'all better cut the questions out.
น้องก็น่ารักดี
P5 said, ask me about work.
ถามเรื่องงานสิ
Ask me about work. They was like, we are asking you about work. She is your work. I mean, technically, see, this is why I don't be fucking with they press over there. Technically, they wasn't wrong. Like, they said they was asking about work, and technically, they were asking about work. But still, bro, y'all know what y'all doing. P5 was sidestepping the questions like juking on the football field.
น้องน่ารักทำงานเก่ง
แล้วเราก็เป็นสายดูแลด้วยเนาะ
They using, yeah, you see this the problem, P5. You said all that stuff before. You the caregiver type, huh? Like you the one that said all that. There go that little thing she do when she gets shy. That little thing that P5 does, that she does that when she gets shy, the same way that Fa does that head nod thing when she gets shy. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, just like with Ingfa and Charlotte with Yoko and P5, Yoko's not the only woman that P5 has done that with. It's just something that she does when she gets shot, again, just like Ingfa. But the point of the fact of the matter is the person she does it the most with, right? So whenever people, when I point stuff like this out and then people try to come back and be like, oh, she did it with this person or she did it with this person, they do it with Fa and Charlotte all the time. I go, it's not about that she did it once or twice with somebody else. It's about the frequency with which she does it with this one person, right? Fa has done the head nod for a lot of individual women on individual individual situations, but the one she does it consistently with, right, and we all seen that, is with Fa. The one she does it most frequently with, is with Charlotte, and we've seen that. And so it's the same thing with P5 and Yoko. P5 has done the little, things she does when she blows her cheeks out. She's done that when she's been nervous around other women, but she does it so often with Yoko, and I have proof of that. Like, I'm talking about multiple videos. She does it so often with Yoko that it's become like a signature of when she gets shy around Yoko. Again, we know that they both do these things when they're with other women, but it's about the frequency with which this one person can elicit shyness from them all the time. They're not shy with everybody all the time, but with these particular women in their lives, they seem to have these triggers where like they can't help but be shy more often than not. And I mean, they were literally sitting there like a couple. Did y'all notice? And hope, I don't know if they'll show this, but they literally scoot their chairs together. That's when P5 won her award. Still winning awards for being a beauty queen, because bitch, you better ask yourself, that is the Miss Grand Thailand. Don't ask no questions that you don't want answers to. Who is the Miss Grand Thailand? It is Queen Faye Malasorn Paraya. Or Faye Paraya Malasorn. Y'all know how to say her name. But yeah, I hope they do a back shot, like, wow, pause. But I hope they do a pull-out shot from the behind. Wow, pause. Because you will see that Yoko and Faye pushed their chairs together. Like, nobody else's chairs were that close, dog. Like, they just... Why'd you do that? There's so many questions I have. Like, were you not close enough to begin with? I mean, the chairs were next to each other. Did they have to be touching in order for you guys to be touching? Oh, you should have seen. Yeah, Yoko was ready, bro. Yoko had both their phones up. Yoko had, just like a girlfriend, she had her phone and P5's phone, and she was recording P5's win from the both of them. Look, oh, I can only imagine what she said, and got her blushing and shit, just the same way a nun be having nun blushing. Sharing, talking secrets. Them people in the back just perform their whole little hearts out. And then, what y'all got going on here? That's what I'm saying. Like, you just bumping heads and shit. Like, what are you doing? That focus is giving them a hard time. Like, y'all see how close their chairs are. Like, there is no need for them. Like, they're at this point just get in her lap. Just get, like, Yoko pulled her chair over that close. There's no reason for that chair to be like that. And I mean, they are literally, you see the space between their chairs, so they literally are not even sitting fully. They can't. They may be sitting fully on the seats. What is happening here? What are they doing? Was y'all watching it? That's the little moo she did to her shoulder. And y'all trying to tell me that they're just sisters? Like, I get it, because sometimes you just want to be, I'm like that with my brothers. Like, sometimes I'll just be sitting there and I'll just look at them and you just want to be affectionate. And so I'll like, I'll kiss them on the forehead or I'll hug them tight. Like, I get those moments. But it's like, if I was in the dark, if I was in the dark with Big Bruh, I'm praying y'all was watching us from behind, and I was doing all this, what would y'all think? I got if it was me and baby brother, and I'm just sitting there, and he leaning on me and doing all this bullshit here, what was it? Would y'all think we go together? Would y'all? I need, because I get wanting to be affectionate with your siblings. I'm very affectionate with my brothers, but if we was sitting here doing all of this, if we was sitting here doing all of this, just nuzzling each other's shoulders and shit. If me and my brother was sitting there just nuzzling on each other's shoulders, y'all wouldn't think that's weird? Y'all just taking our silhouettes from the back, watching us nuzzle. Y'all wouldn't think that's weird? I feel like it's weird. Somebody on Twitter said P-Nog is not P-Nog, and that's what I'm talking about. And that's the same shit that Englot will do to us. They will sit there and be like, we are sisters and y'all need to get over it and stop being dramatic. And then June 22nd, they'll call each other up and be like, hey, you trying to come to this club and make out with me online? My sanity. Why don't y'all care? Didn't Yoko say she loves skinship? Clearly she does. Clearly she loves skinship. And she getting all of that from P5. Comforting her because she was nervous. She was comforting her because Lux was on the screen. She said, y'all just friends, right? Okay, I'm just checking. Yeah, I get, yeah, her shoulder's red. It better be. Because even if Yoko wasn't like moo-mooing and kissing on it, she was leaning on it. That shoulder was getting a lot of action. That's why her friends made fun of her. The way she let Yoko hold her award is so cute. They're so cute. Aww. Yoko flexing Faye'S trophy. They have amazing support for one another. That's what I'm saying. That little thing she does, like, it was given. And here's the crazy part. If you see that from the other side, matter of fact, hold on, let me see if Jam gonna show from the other angle. So you see, so watch, P5 did that. She did a little blow thing, right? And you see, look at Yoko's face. So there you go. From this angle, what the fuck were they doing? Were they blowing cheeks or blowing kisses? Were they blowing cheeks or blowing kisses? And again, I'm with y'all on the P-Non stuff. Again, she could say she like a skinship. All that is cool. But what's with the blowing air kisses though? What is this? What is this? Y'all do this with y'all sisters? That's mad weird. Y'all do that with y'all sisters? I don't have any sisters. God knew better than to let more than one bitch grow up in my house. Look, I don't mean no harm. But the way I was, no, I'd have killed her in the womb. Even if we wasn't twins. I'm sorry, that was dark. I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't have any sisters, so I don't know. Y'all blow air kisses at y'all that close? Cause and shout out to Jam, my twin, for putting this second angle in here. If you look at it from this angle, it's not necessarily a big deal. It just looks like P5 is doing her little shy thing. But then when Yoko turns around and you notice that Yoko's cheeks were blown out, and then you see that Yoko was literally puckering for a kiss. And I think P5 was puckering for a kiss too, but then played it off with that shit. Because Yoko kissed at her first, see? Look. Yoko did this first. Yoko puckered at her first, and P5 responded. I don't know. Y'all think they traveling in the same direction as a unit? Look, this is what I'm talking about. Like, this was the whole night, bro. There's so many clips like this where it's like either Yoko holding on to P5 or P5 holding on to Yoko. Like, they literally, again, I understand the skinship, but at an award show, like, you're trying to tell me that Yoko is so addicted to skinship that she can't stop touching P5. And yes, I get it, she's an introvert, and she could have extreme introvertism, right? I don't know if that's a word, but I made it one. And she could be an extreme introvert and like feel like just, you know, but dog, she acting too, I don't know, people are weird. She could be an extreme, she could be damn near agoraphobic and still be an actress, but it's just weird the way that she clings to P5 and the way P5 clings to her. Like, are one of you having a mental crisis that we don't know? Like, I don't know. Like, are somebody like, what? Y'all, they look like each other's emotional support pet. They're like each other's emotional support human. Like, look at this. I mean, both hands necessary? Were both hands necessary? Like, Yoko was like, and then the other hand hovered for a second, and then she still was like, no, I'm gonna keep touching her though. And see, this is the one that got me. Again, all the videos that I saw, because P5 is very careful about how she is when she's in public, you know what I'm saying? Like, she don't want to come across as like super clingy, but from what the staff says, they say that you think that Yoko's clingy. They say no, they said P5 is the one that's actually really clingy behind the scenes. That's the part that we don't see. And this right here to me was just proof and evidence of what they were saying is true, because all the clips that I kept seeing was all Yoko kissing P5, Yoko leaning on P5, Yoko holding P5's arm, Yoko doing this, Yoko blowing kisses, Yoko. But this clip right here, I said I was so glad when this came out. P5 literally leaning on Yoko, and they in the front row, right? And they in the front row with it. Loved it, bro. And I mean, like, look, she's sitting there looking at Yoko, sitting there looking at her award. P5 sitting there looking at Yoko again, you could have just followed them around single shot the whole night. Somebody could have just followed them around single shot the whole night, and I don't think that there was a moment when they weren't touching. Even when P5 got up to go to the bathroom or wherever she got up to go, Yoko, like a little duckling, was tipping behind her, bro. I was like, damn. Nightcap says, I think they were unexpected. They both have everything each other needs. As for feeding each other love language, now if they would just give in and let feelings grow. And that's what I meant when I said why I looked at the way that they both described or defined love at this moment. And Yoko said it was space, and P5 said it was right person, right time. And to me, that sounds like in order for their love to grow from where it is right now, Yoko just needs space to process everything and to continue to grow and be, because she is, 8 years younger. And then P5 is like right person, right time. That to me sounds like she already knows who her person is. She just knows that she needs to wait until the right time so that they can be together. Again, it just, and that's me putting my Delulu tinfoil cap on. Whenever they are interviewed together or separately, their answers always default to each other. It literally doesn't matter what the question is or what type of question it is. Whatever they're describing, whatever their answer, whatever they say, you can find each other in the answers. It's bananas. It's literally bananas.
crazy.